Welcome back to another episode of Nick Talking to a GoPro. We had some fun this weekend. By fun, I mean work. Hard work. We had 3 or 4 tons of gravel delivered. See a shot of that pile right now. So the picture was just with 1 or 2 wheelbarrow fulls taken out. But then I didn't take any pictures or film anything else. I thought I got a before shot of underneath the deck. If I can find that, I'll put it up now. And then the next day, when I had a little bit more help, we started the fun part. Alright, we're making good progress, except there's a whole bunch left still. So we're going to take a trip to the back, see if we have enough. As of now, let's get all the way under here. It looks pretty good. It's about as high as we want it back there. Here we're bare. So we're going to fill in that. We're going to spread out all these big mounds that you can see. See if we can't call this done. Then try to give away the rest. Of course, then we got to put the wood back. Usually the fire pit does not look like this. Well, that was exhausting. So still need the corner done, but I think we have enough rocks for it. Anybody need any rock? Alright, well, that was exhausting. It took 2 days. I thought it was 4 tons. Apparently it was just 3. But we easily moved 2 tons of rocks in 2 days. Me and my 12-year-old nephew. So even though he disappeared on me a few times, props to him for all the help. I have an excuse, I'm old. So there were some breaks, you know, every couple loads, but you do what you gotta do. And once we get back inside, clean some of the rock dust and sweat off, we will give you guys a little bit of an update. Alright, I think we're as done out here as we can be until the wife comes to level out some of the gravel. Hopefully we don't need to move any and we truly are done shoveling.
1 eternity later.
So instead of stealing my tripod, what do we have here? Welcome back, everybody. I will say it's been 2 days since what'll probably be the clip right before this one. We moved, it was either 3 tons or 4 tons. I have a receipt somewhere. I said both 3 and 4 in the previous clips. It felt like 10 tons, you know, if that makes you feel any better. Makes me feel better because we worked ourselves to death. My little 12-year-old nephew helped. Wife was out there, did most of the straightening in the back, which we got a few shots of. It looks beautiful now, but suffice it to say, Saturday I couldn't feel my arms. Sunday, legs and arms, pretty good and sore. It's a lot of manual labor. I'm not a fan of manual labor, so sometimes it's unavoidable. Okay. So now that that's out of the way, just going to talk for a couple minutes, a little bit of a channel update, and we're trying some things out. You may have noticed that I now have a watermark in the far right hand corner. For now, it just says subscribe, and I've also been playing with a logo down in that corner, which was a great idea that stemmed from what I'm all but certain is going to be the tagline for the channel, and that's Life, the Universe, and Technology, which is an ode to that guy right there. You're welcome, Shriver. For anyone that doesn't get the reference, it comes from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which is one of the greatest books ever written. All of the books. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is actually just the name of the first book, but it kind of gets lumped in with the entire story. And a very small piece of it is they're trying to figure out the answer to life, the universe, and everything. To which, after much hilarity, they determine the answer is 42. I mean, literally, if you Google life, the universe, and everything, Google will pop up the answer 42. And just for a better look, and I don't know how well you can see it, but here's the name of the 5 books included in this. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is just the first book. The third book, Life, the Universe, and Everything. So, long story short, when I was thinking about the channel, I'm thinking we're too new to try to be completely specific to one thing. When I started thinking about the channel, it came to me that, I want to do a little bit of everything. We've had some good viewership, if you will, on a couple of the videos. I did a motivational video. I did a day in the life of, where we literally I shaved, I got my hair cut, we went to Macy's and Outback. So when I thought about it, my one creative inspiration, if you will, so far at least, was life, the universe, and technology. So I thought that was cute. We're all but moving forward that. You may have noticed in some of the videos, we have a little intro screen, which is one of the default templates in the software I'm using. It could use some work, but it's the little animation, pops up and says Nick Mayer Vlogs, Life, the Universe, and Technology. And then the logo with that, which came from the brilliant mind of my graphically inclined longtime friend, which you'll see a link to his website in the description of all the videos moving forward. He, just off the top of his head, was like, hey, if you're going to go with Life, the Universe, and Technology, here's the Latin translation for that. Alright, I had to go find the original message because I forget it every time, and it's Vita Universum et Ars. And when I put it into Google, it translates as art, and sometimes it translates as technology. So that's good enough for me. And the symbol, which you probably can't see on the screen behind me, I do have it up, is the initials VUA for Vita Universum et Ars. So I thought that was catchy. So I'm flip-flopping between the subscribe watermark in the bottom right-hand corner, which you can mouse over and subscribe to the channel at any point. It's not supposed to show if you are subscribed, so that's subtle. But I was going to use the same spot for the logo, which also shows up on the title splash screen that we were talking about. I like the idea of the splash screen. We need better structure in the videos before we can make a lot of use out of that. However, I don't know if I need it in the bottom corner the entire time. I mean, is it enough to be like, oh, what's that? I'm curious. And I don't know. That said, we have started also putting in a end screen. I've played with a couple different pieces of music. For the most part, it's just a shot of what you see here, the office. We did try something a little bit different in the last video. Was at work, I only had a little tiny bit of time, took the phone downtown, it was opening day, got some shots, not as much as I could have used. Once I edited it all together, and you can see I had to reuse some footage, which I noticed a lot, other people may not. But it was interesting. It was the first time I integrated music into almost all of the video and tried to match up the edits with the music. There's a part near the end of the video, the music was building up, and then it kind of went into the second part of it, and there was this high beat every couple seconds, and so I matched up the video edits to the beats. I think it came out really well. I mean, I was jamming to it as I listened to it and as I edited it, so I was rather proud of that. It was the next step in the video editing part, And I need to do a little bit more of that. We need to structure these videos a little bit better with actual transitions. I want to say better transitions, but let's be honest, I haven't really done any transitions. Most of my videos have been me sitting in one place, or when I do jump from thing to thing, it's just kind of like, I'm doing this now. Now I'm in a different location. And we definitely need to get better with that. That's where my head's at right now. I'd love to hear from anybody watching in the comments below. What do you think of some of what you've already saw? What would you like to see? I've gotten some good suggestions from co-workers and acquaintances and friends that I'd like to start trying. And ultimately, I'm doing this for myself because it seemed interesting and a cool thing to do. Point being is, once you have an audience and you want to engage with, I want to give them what they want. I mean, what's something fun to try or to do? What's something funny? What's something you just like to see? Is there something you're interested in? Essentially, I'd be okay with going and investing in whatever product for the channel and doing reviews on it, unboxings. So, all that said, I do have some ideas. I got some ideas for some videos, but I still need to get better at planning ahead and thinking, oh, I'm going to do something interesting, let's film it. Or, hey, let's find something interesting to film and then go out with a plan. Now, this past weekend was all about the yard and all those rocks, which was backbreaking and exhausting, and I'm glad that's over with. But it's getting warmer out. Some drone stuff is in the near future. Got some car mods to do. Lots of stuff to talk about. Let me know what you'd like to see, what's interesting, what's not interesting. Any activity, even downvotes and negative comments, help me to get better, not just from how I present the videos, but from YouTube. I mean, any activity is activity, and YouTube will recommend my videos or rank my channel higher, and that all leads to more growth and more content for you guys to enjoy. And to the 42 people subscribed, thank you. You're probably all my friends and family, and that's fine. I appreciate the support and the views I've been getting, and hopefully we find little ways to make the content a little bit more engaging, a little structured a little bit better so it's easier to watch. Everything from the channel art to the thumbnails to the titles of the videos, and we continue to see positive growth and views. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll catch you on the flip side.